And you touched on this, and you obviously demonstrated really well. Depending on what part of the body you're targeting, whether it's shoulder, as you said, or hand, you can use the equipment and accessories to target a specific part of the body, so you can target it rather than just the overall body. Obviously, you have the ability to do that, as you explained, but if you want to target one particular area, you can do that.
Yeah. So for most people, we're always going to recommend that you use the system on the entire body. You know, a shoulder problem, a knee problem, you can't disconnect that from the rest of our bodies. Healing is mostly done by the body. Even, medical professionals, short of a surgical procedure, things that we do as part of a recovery or healing process, our bodies have to really own that. And our brains are the control center, the computer for what's actually happening. So we're always encouraging people to treat and use this on the entire body. So this chair, where the magnetic field is coming out down to my knees, will stimulate that activity for my entire body. Now, we would generally tell people, if you want to focus on a knee because you have pain in a particular knee, we would encourage them to still, if a session that they were going to do was 45 minutes or half an hour, to do 2/3 of the session working on the entire body. And then that last part of the session focus specifically on that problem area. And that will give them the stimulation that they really need for the entire body's benefit and that specific area of focus.
Okay, that's great. And can you do that using that system right now? Can you demonstrate in terms of how you would move just under one part of the body using the equipment that's next to you?
You can. Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you have the ability to change these settings at any time as you're using them. There's protections in the system so that as you're using it, you're always starting from no energy and ramping that up so that you don't put yourself in a position of more energy than you want in any particular area. So you can actually try the different settings as you're using the different accessories to see, again, what feels best for you. And what we encourage people to do is experiment with the system, all those different settings, but find what you like, find what feels good for you. The more you use it, the more beneficial it is. But we also find that as people use it, since this system has that capability with the magnetic field strength to really be impactful